any food article, when we buy it, they write clearly best before date is this much period. Say chips packet or even the medicines we take. What will be the expiring date for that food article? So how they calculate this comes under the stability study. How they will decide that after 3 months it will be expired using this stability study. Okay. Life of the material. Normally used to check the SLED of any batched management. The pharma sector like medicines. Medicine has a expiring date at this temperature and these conditions. In the material master, this material plant data and storage, we maintain self-life element data. Batched managed material. When I am doing a purchase transaction, suppose the batch number will be created once the MIGO is done. Batch we calculate how much will be the life, right? Then the SLED will get calculated based on this one. So this life which is calculated, which is say 36 months, how it is calculated. So for that, stability study is done. Till 36 months, this material will be good. So it's a part of the quality notification. Once they create a stability study, the initial inspection is done. If that inspection is positive, you are getting the right results which are desired, then we proceed with the stability study. If in the initial inspection only the results were negative, then you close the stability study here only. Normally they do it for the raw material, but of course for the finished also when they are producing it. In my in-house, so might be interested in knowing the what will be the SLED for that particular product, self-life expiry date, the life of that particular product. Some raw material might be used. Components which are used to produce my finished product. I will be testing my product at different temperature condition. Want to check at low temperature how it works and at high temperature if it is say 40 degree. Product is okay or not okay. Okay, and even the duration. Till 1 month how it was my product. After 6 months, result was okay or not okay. The testing schedule, you will be creating this thing. The temperature at which you are maintaining it, the plans which you will be creating, what all MICs you want to test. The stability study, we specify one total period. Like how we are specifying it for the calibration inspection, or similarly for stability study, there will be one total period and another is after how much interval I want the inspection to be done. Once my quality inspection has been failed because I have done the inspection on the material and my results were out of the specification, means now it is not good enough to that last time when the product was okay, that was my SLED, like total life of that particular material. M0 to enter, and this is the material plus enter key. It's a finished material in which I will be doing the stability study. QP01 inspection plan creation, and my material is this, plant is this, press enter key. When I'm creating an inspection plan for the stability study, I will be using the usage as 9, which is material check. Status should always be released, so I'm selecting 4 in this, and the inspection points, we will be selecting 200 for the inspection points for the sample. Press enter key and then we will go to the operation. Here we can specify the control key and some description. Select this and go to the inspection characteristics. Here we can assign few MICs which can be linked. So I'm just assigning that. Press enter key. We need to select the sampling procedure to be used. Select this one, enter key. And the another MIC is a summarized MIC. So I can select, press enter key. And next again is a summarized and select mean value with tolerance, enter. And you can click on consistency check. So everything is okay. Let me go back and then save it. Plan is created with the group 165. Group counter is 1. Change mode of it, press enter key. The header level I have specified an inspection point selected as sample management in usage of 9, and the MICs which I have assigned the sampling procedure here has the inspection point selected as sample management in all the sampling procedure which I had assigned here. Let me go back, save it, create some stock for this material, /n NEPO, enter, code receipts against other, enter the material as this, quantity I can enter say 100, and where location I can specify my plant as this, and the storage location. Press enter key, check it once. Batch number is getting created. Let me create a batch B1 I'm entering, continue, and then post it. If I go to the stock report MMBE, enter my material, this, click on execute, code receipts against other, and my material is this, quantity I'm entering this, plant with the storage location this entry key, batch I can specify as, enter the manufacturing date, enter, check it once. Okay, batch is in the restricted, continue, save it. We can change the batch to unrestricted, MSC to N, enter. Material and the batch we are using is B-1, enter. Is in the restricted, that's why it is not showing me in the report of MMB. Let me make it unrestricted and then click on save. Do a stock report and refresh it. Then I have unrestricted quantity of 200 with the batch number this. We can select say quality management, and then for stability study there is a separate folder only for what all basic master data is required, like the material and the batch or the material bomb which you are using, that can be created. CS01, using a bomb for the material, then the usage should be 8, which is for the stability study. You can select this QST01, double click on it, it will open the transaction for the notification creation, and QM01. So either you can use this transaction QST01 or I can directly use QM01, enter. Select the notification type, which is QS for the stability study with the material. You also get the option of stability study without material and stability study trial. The external notification name can be given for the stability study, and press enter key, and On the right side, the action box is given, and in the same sequence, we will be following all these steps which are given here to run the stability study. At present, the notification status is outstanding. We'll be telling the material number, which is this, say 1710, enter. And since it's a batch managed material, you will be telling your batch also, enter. This batch is present in which storage location, you will be specifying that. Let's enter the partners in priority, say hi, and in the task it present all the activities, everything is planned. Let me save this. Notification is created and we will go to the change mode of it. Press enter key. If I click on action log, what is so far done. When you want to start your stability study, work in process, this flag is there, a green flag, click on this. Let me release this. Status is changed to in process. If you click on this, the notification is in process. Let's go back. Let me save this. Press enter key again for the change mode. Here on the right side, shortcuts tools are given which can be directly used, like can create initial sample. Automatically some information is getting populated here with the primary packaging for the material. Let me select anyone of it. Sample container. These things are coming from the configurations where we are maintaining the sample container quantity, say 25, and then the unit to be used. If I enter say grams, the storage condition will be room temperature. Again, these storage conditions are maintained in the configuration, and then we will be telling the location for this short text or the description which you want. So initial sample, and then here you will get two buttons. Okay, one is save. It will create the sample and save it and exit from the notification. The second one will create the initial sample and save the changes done in the notification. Let me first click on this, which shows that it will create the initial sample and save the notifications. Again, we have to open the notification. Click on next option, which is change initial sample. If you want, you can make the changes here in this. Otherwise, let me click on this time the second option, which is change the initial sample and save the notification. Then it will keep this notifications open only. Here we have to click on confirm the initial sample. On the status bar, you will get the information whatever you are doing. So in the last step, I haven't done any changes, so it is giving me the message no changes were made. The sample number is generated for the sample. If you want the labels to be printed for the samples, you can enter the number of sample label and click on save. If you want, you can maintain the comments, continue, save. If I want to see the detail of my initial sample, go to the transaction, show QPRP, enter. This is the sample, my material, the batch number, the inspection lot at present, the lot is not triggered. Press enter key. If you want, you of material assignment can be done. If you select this option, you have to create a form with the usage 8 for the stability study, and that will be just a documentation purpose. But at present I am not linking it, and since I'm not linking it, then we can skip this next step also. Initial test inspection log. Click on this. It is picking up the inspection type as 1601, which is for the initial sample, and inspection plan detail. We enter my group as 165, which I have created, and counter is 1. You can specify, say, initial sample plan assignment. You will click on this create inspection lot icon. It is a flexible selection. You can select and change the specification. That option is also there. So if you want, you can select like only 2 MIC you want to inspect, or all the MICs to be inspected. Click on copy all, save it. Display mode of this. Let me go back and then we will open it again. In the inspection lot, now the lot number has been generated, which is prefixed with 16/show QA32, enter, and if we enter the filter, let's execute it. Lot which is triggered T material, and it is in the release stage. We will be doing the result recording. Click on results. Since inspection points are assigned, then we will click on assign inspection point. The MIC's status is that 1 means that it should be processed. Let me enter some values here in this for the MICs, and I am entering the value within the range because I want the valuations should be accepted so that I can continue my stability study. Enter. Status has been changed to 5. Save it, continue, and refresh it. Then it is inspected for it. Select this and go for the usage decision. You can see the stability history is there. This extra button is coming. I click on this. It is giving me the error message not yet found. Even the UV codes which are coming for the stability study 1601. So I am selecting the first one, which is study will be executed. Follow-up action is also coming for it. Press enter key, click on save. Now refresh it, so it is removed. We will go to our stability study once again. QM02, enter. My stability study, enter. We have completed the initial testing. To click on complete initial test, notification SS testing is saved. If you try to go to the previous step after doing the things, like if I select this, then it will flash me the error. Initial sample we have already created it. So let me click on specify storage condition, and here we will be telling the conditions on which we will be keeping our samples. How much will be the quantity for each individual storage condition, and the temperature which is specified is this is coming from the configuration like the room temperature, or the temperature is 20, 30, 40, and so on. As per the requirement, we will be creating the storage condition. Click on save the notification. Okay, I have to every time select all the line item and then click on save and change the notification. Specify the additional storage condition. If you want to add some extra storage condition, then you can add it. Otherwise, you can simply close this. Okay. And if you want to delete any storage condition which you have already specified in it, so I can remove one entry, say 20 degree from this list, and I have to select this line item, then click on delete the storage condition and save the notification. Okay. Now if I click again on this, so that entry of temperature 20 is now removed from the list. Now we will click on create testing schedule. We'll be specifying the maintenance plan to be created. By default, it is picking up the name which is given to the stability study. The maintenance plan category, it is taking as ST. ST is for the stability study. Use the maintenance strategy provided by the SAP standard one, which is stability study. So I'm selecting this, and here in the scheduling period, we need to tell how much period I want this stability study should run. So we can keep it 180 days. The unit, either we can enter the unit directly or we can search it. Enter days here directly. Try to save it. Then the error message for the number is not external interval. Let me again click on this. Go to the configuration for this maintenance plan. Go to QCC0 enter. Study separate option is coming. Okay, so if we click on this, it will give you what all configurations are required for the stability study related to the number range for the testing schedule category. And if I click on define testing schedule category, maintenance plan category for the stability study is ST for inspection lot creation. The number range external is given as 06. Okay, let me go back, and here the number ranges are defined. If you click on the intervals for 06, we'll be specifying my series, which should prefix with this. We'll again go to our notification. QM02 enter. My notification is this. Press enter key. Select again the create testing schedule. Entering with this and hyphen testing. Or I can remove this hyphen from here and keeping it SO test. And maintenance strategy, again I can select this period. I'm again specifying as 180 days, and unit I have specified. Click on create testing schedule and save. So now you will not get the error message, and it is saved. Change the testing schedule. Continue with this. Set the different temperature condition which we have specified, and here in the maintenance plan scheduling parameter, this is the period which we have specified. The call origin is given as 100. Maintenance plan additional data. The strategy which is specified is this. For all these maintenance items, we have to assign the class list which will be used. See, it is 16 inspection type. I can specify my inspection plan detail. So my group was 165 and group counter is 1. Press enter key. Error message that the inspection plan enter is not compatible with the strategy this. Okay, so if you face such issue when you are making the changes in the maintenance plan, press /n only to come out of it. Then we will use another transaction which is in QM engineering workbench. CWBQM enter. Select the working area as operation for the task list. Continue, and in this we can enter the filter for the plan. Material is task list is Q with the group 165 and 1. This enter key. Header level and operational level information is maintained in load task list. Go to the task list, select headers from this. It's at present in the display mode. So select change, and it will be in editable mode. Strategy for the stability study, select this and press enter key. Now again go to the task list and click on maintenance package. Here you will be specifying the package to be used. Selecting one, then I have kept for 180 days, I think. Press enter key. Okay, please add it. After 3 months and after 6 months, that data is maintained. Click on save. Maintenance strategy /n IP11. Enter. And for the stability study, it is already one SAP standard strategy which is there. The package cycle is maintained. Okay, like how in the calibration inspection we are maintaining the cycle. The maintenance strategy is, or the packages, such details are handled by the plant maintenance. T code which is there is it is IP11. Okay. Time period I am specifying. So this interval I will be telling. If you want, you can create using a copy as easily. Okay. With the existing one. Click on package. See, lot will get triggered. Say after 3 months the lot will get triggered. Then if you select 2, then after 6 months till 72 months it is given. Okay. This package of course is decided as per client's requirement. Go to our notification QM02. Enter. My notification is this. Press enter key. Select change testing schedule. Select yes. The temperature conditions which are specified in the maintenance plan. The period which is specified is 180 days. Here also, if you want, you can change it. So if I make it so 210 days. For all these maintenance items, we have to assign the task list, which will select the line item and go to the item. In the lower half, you need to specify your group input counter detail, the task list which should be used for that particular maintenance item. And I am entering that. Select the next, and now it is to maintain the same information for all the line items which. So I'm just doing that. Enter. In the item overview, now the task list is assigned. These are the samples which are created, and this is the cycle which is coming. And in this maintenance plan scheduling parameter, we can specify the start date also. So press enter key and then click on save. It is actually IP02 transaction only, which is handled by the plant maintenance. Putting these samples in these conditions. At present, the status is in created stage. The quantity is specified and the unit. Here you will be telling the location where you will be storing it, and you can keep it all the things here only. Okay, 171A. Enter. We have to select all and then click on store the samples and save the notification. Also get the option to print the label. So if I click on this, here you can specify the number of labels you want. So if I enter say 1 for all, click on say print the label and save the notification. Okay, let me select all again and then click on this. Notification has been saved. Let SP02 enter. These are the sample. This is the physical sample for the material batch number is 1, which is created. Let me go back. So you can print the samples also. We can specify the defined start date for the stability. We have already defined it in the maintenance plan. When we changed the testing schedule, where we have specified the start date also. And to create a manual inspection route for the storage condition, then we can click on this, select some specific storage condition for which you want to create a manual inspection route. So status of all these is now released. Previously it was in the created state. And go to the create inspection log, select this. Here the description manual inspection I'm doing. Group and group counter details. This enter key. Click on this. This time I'm selecting suppose only 2 entries out of this and then click on copy. So only 2 entries will be copied and then click on save. Now if I open my QA32 report, and if I enter the filter for my plant and my origin is this, click on execute. So this is the lot which is created and which is in the release state status. You can see it is showing me as flexible. So if we see the detail for the inspection lot, it is a 1602 lot, which is for the manual inspection lot for the storage condition for stability study. Storage condition which is specified for status. Specification which is assigned here, it is flexible. Let me go back and we can of course do the result recording for it. If I select this, then this time I have selected only 2 MICs. So let me select accepted values for this and then click on save, continue, and you can do the usage decision for the C. This time the UD code which is coming is for the 1602, not for 1601. Okay, so let me select this, press enter key. Follow-up action is added in this, and if you click on stability history, last time it was giving me the error message, but this time when it will give you the history for initial test is done, and then on this temperature 7, manually I am creating the log for it. Continue, and let's save. Refresh it so it is removed, and again if I go to my notification, press enter key. Let's see the document flow. This notification initial sample was this, and maintenance plan which is created is this. If you double click on it, it will take you to the maintenance plan only. We have specified that it should get triggered after 3 months. So I can call this manually my maintenance plan. Okay. So let me go back. We check the action log. Then so far what all things has been done, it will give you the complete list of actions done. So let me save this and I can go to the transaction used to schedule the maintenance plan. This /n IP10 enter key, and this is maintenance plan number. Click enter key, click on start. So it is picking up the current date as the start date. You can see 2 scheduled, and one is after 3 months, which is 25/11, and next will be called on after 6 months. Present in my QA32 report, if I refresh it, there is no log. Please select this and release. Okay, so now it is new start save to call. Click on save. Okay, so now the maintenance plan is scheduled, and if you check it in my QA32 report and refresh it, for each storage condition, the log has been triggered, and normally we use the transaction QE51N enter, different inspection points also. Suppose my origin is 16 and my batch was B1. I can click on execute. So these are the different lots which are created. You can check the conditions also. The temperature is 21 for this, and if you check this one, the temperature condition is 30. And if I go to my notification, press to deactivate the stability study due to some reason for a certain period of time, then you can click on deactivate stability study. That will be deactivated. Storage condition you can deactivate it. Once it is deactivated, again after a certain interval of time, if you want to activate it, then you will click on activate stability study. I want to activate it. Just now I have deactivated it. So if I continue with this, then here the maintenance plan it is coming, and let me quickly do the result recording for this. It is 7 degrees, and we will be doing the result recording for each, except in it. This is for 79. Let me do it for 78 also. Save it. I'm just entering accepted values only. Accepting it. Let's save it. To my QA32 report and refresh it. So all are inspected. Okay, one more is left. Let me do the result recording for this also. I'm accepting it. Anytime if you reject it, then the stability study will end there only. Okay. Continue. So refresh it. Now all are inspected. Select or click on usage decision, and I am selecting accepted. And this time the UD code which are coming for the 16. Okay. And previously it was for the 1601 and 1602. Let me save this. Now if I click on stability study, here the different tabs are coming. For the initial test, then the room temperature, these are the results which we have entered. For you will be able to see the data which you have maintained, and then click on save. Refresh it, it is removed. /in QM02, enter. Press enter key. Use the storage conditions if required anytime. Make any changes in the storage condition, that can be done. If you want to cancel the stability study, that can be done. And if I want to complete the stability study, then it is giving me that still the completion is not possible, as outstanding dates and the follow-up are left. With this and maintenance plan, IP10, enter. Let me select this and release it. Okay. So, and then save it. Then again the lots will get triggered, which we can check in QA32 report. So these are the main lots that created. Okay. And the start date here you can see is coming as this, because after 6 months these lots will get triggered. QE51N, and I can enter the filter. All are in the release state, so I can do the result recording for all these lots. Let me inspection type 16, and let me enter the values for each inspection lot. I'm entering the value within the range for all the MICs which are assigned to these lot. Since now I have done the result recording for all, let me go back to my QA32 report and select all, and let's do the usage decision. the UD codes which are coming are for the 16. The cancer study, completed the study or continuing the study. So if I say, let's say, complete the study, follow-up action is already there for the UD code, which is maintain, press enter key, complete the study for this storage condition. This follow-up action is added. If you click on this, it will show you all the characteristics which we have assigned to it. And the quality score is also getting updated to 100. My valuation is accepted. For click on save. It is. Let me quickly do the usage decision for the remaining lots also. Click on save. Now if I refresh it, all the lots are removed. If you want to see these details, then we can select all the lots and click on execute, display mode of it. And if we go for the result, here we have assigned flexible inspection plan, in the 2 MICs were linked to it, whereas in other all remaining we have assigned all the 3 MICs which status in this case flexible. If we go to the usage decision here, again the stability study, if you click on this, the initial test we have tested these 30, 40 MICs are tested. It will show you the list for it and what are the results back. And even in the results, if we go, if I click on stability history, it will again give you the same thing. We have maintained the maintenance package with 3 months and 6 months. The log should get triggered for when it is started. Let's go back and let me open my stability study again. QM02 enter. Stability study is this. Press enter key. I have already done my result recording and usage decision for the pending lots. Now there is no more lot present in my QA32. And click on this complete stability study. This message, you can select yes. Now you can see it is grayed out, and then you will be removing the samples from here. You can click on select all and then remove the stability sample and save the notification. Click on this icon. Okay. Now the notification has been saved to my document flow. My quality notification, my initial sample, what was my maintenance plan, and if you double click on this maintenance plan, it will take you to the maintenance plan which that we have completed this, what was the plan date and on which date we have completed this. Current status is completed for this. And let me go back. If we click on the action log, then again the full list you can see what all actions has been performed. That log you can check from. You will click on this complete flag. Click on this internal and then continue. So the notification message is coming as completed. Again, let me go to the change mode of the notification. Now it is coming in the display notification. In the action box, only 2 action activities are coming. The transaction still I'm using is QM02. And already these things are populated, that the cycle was started on this, completed on this, and in all dates. Okay, because we have already manually scheduled the maintenance plan. I click on notification hierarchy. Here, structure is coming, what all activities and the have done so far, like the sample creation part and till the samples has been removed. And check the status also. For the notification, QM19 is a report, which is a multi-level report. We can check the notification details from enter the filter for my notification as QS and then click on execute notification, which we have just now done. So what all tasks are done, you can see the tooltip is coming. Even in the notification, if we open now, actually when we saw, it was blank. Okay. Now if I click on tasks, the task might be added. Initial display stability history now. Then this is that same thing which you are getting to the screen or even in the result recording screen. You get this thing. Okay. In display object for stability study. Now, if you click on this, then here at present, what is selected in the lower half, you will be able to see that. And you will take this cursor, it will show you the details of that. So if I select this, this is the name of the notification, and maintenance plan was this, the initial sample was this. If